Hi, Brian Stevens again with Rebuild Government. We've got a lot of questions on what's going to happen to our tax rates in the taxing districts if we were to vote for metropolitan government. I've got some slides here that I think might help answer some of those questions. First, I think it's important to understand what our current taxing structure is. First, everybody in Shelby County pays one Shelby County tax. It's the same rate if you live in Bartlett, Memphis, or in one of the unincorporated areas. Everybody pays that same Shelby County tax rate. And that's a property tax, of course. And that tax goes to things like schools, to pay for the sheriff, the government, and some other basic services that counties provide. Now, if you also live in one of the cities inside of Shelby County, you pay an additional tax for additional services. So every city in here, Millington to Collierville to Memphis to Arlington, all pay an additional tax on top of the county tax just to those suburban cities. Those taxes are supposed to be used to pay for their government's additional fire and police. Maybe you get trash pickup. Maybe you've got a library in your city, a zoo, or other community services. And so in exchange for those, you're supposed to pay an increased tax to those areas. So everybody in the unincorporated areas has one tax. Everybody that lives in a city has got two taxes. The county tax and then the city of their choice. Now, under a metropolitan government, just like the county tax, everybody pays this general service tax. But instead of it being called county, it's called a general servicing. It is very akin to the county tax, and we know right now that it will be used to pay for things like schools, the sheriff, probably the government, and we're just not sure what other services are going to fall into that general services category right now. And then, if you live in one of these cities like Bartlett to Collierville or Arlington, Millington, Lakeland, or Germantown, you pay the same tax you got now for those same city governments and same services you got. The real major difference is instead of having the city of Memphis, everybody that lives in the current city limits of Memphis will pay an urban servicing tax district. So they will also pay the general services and the urban servicing tax district, which is an increased tax, and they get increased services. We're still not exactly sure all the services that are going to fall in the general versus urban. So it's really important to stay involved and keep track on what's going on downtown with the Charter Commission so we can have input on that. But this is the basic gist of how it works if you were to vote for a metropolitan government. General's akin to the county tax and the urban's akin to Memphis. All the other taxes stay the same if you live in those cities, and if you live in the urban areas, the unincorporated areas, you just pay the general servicing tax. I hope that helps.